Welcome to Deadly Dames, and this is this week's pickup video. So I've got a few very different things. I've actually bought another title and I've searched the whole house trying to find where it is, and the only conclusion I've come to is that Claire has put it in a place so safe we will never find it again. So yeah, the title that is missing is a DVD of the movie Your Name, which I was desperate to watch, but I literally can't find it. I've searched every single room, so either Claire's put it somewhere so safe that we're never going to find it again, or she's ate it. But I genuinely just cannot find that DVD, so we did pick up Your Name. It is somewhere, but I do not know where. So anyway, the ones which I do know where they are right in front of me. So I picked up a VHS of Silent Thunder. So this is also known as, is it Murder on the Highway? Or yeah, I think it's Murder on the Highway. This is a movie that Claire's raved about for years, but you cannot get it on DVD. I've seen it once on DVD, and I'm not sure if it was original or bootleg. It makes me think it's bootleg because I've never seen it anywhere else, but it was like £50. So when I seen this on VHS, it was on eBay, it was actually a really good price compared to its usual £25. I jumped straight for it. It is actually a made for TV movie with Stacey Keach in it, who I really like. I like him in a lot of stuff. Basically, I've never seen it, but we're looking forward to watching it this weekend. It's a movie about a guy whose son is killed by a murderous trucker, and then he goes and tracks him down. It certainly sounds really good, so I'm looking forward to finally getting to see this film. And this is the thing that annoys me. I know I'm going to go on a rant here, that there's so many movies out there that have never really got any sort of treatment past VHS, and yet there's movies out there that have had about 1 million releases. And as much as I love movies like The Thing, for example, it would be really, really nice, and I love that movie, and I'm glad that I've got those editions that I do. But it would be really, really nice to see movies like this, which has never ever gone past VHS, actually getting a Blu-ray or a DVD release. So it'd be nice to see this getting that one day. But for now, I'm glad to have the VHS. A couple of DVDs I picked up. So as you know, there is the elusive Your Name somewhere in my house. It's a possibility the cats have hid it from me perhaps, but it is somewhere in here. I'm hoping that... You know what was going to happen? Claire's going to come in from work and she's literally going to walk up and go, there, it's there. And I've searched everywhere, even under the sofa, and I still can't find the thing. But yeah, that is one of them when I find it. I also got the new South Park. I love South Park. It's my favourite animated comedy of all time. And this is the one with the member berries, and I just love the member berries. And you're all going to think I'm nuts for saying that member berries if you don't know what they are, but if you've played the Fractured Butthole, if you've seen this, you'll know what they are. Greatest characters in something like in South Park in a long time, so really glad to watch the 12th season. Looking forward to the 13th. I hope it never stops. Love South Park. It gets funnier and funnier. We also picked up Family Guy. Actually, I find it more difficult to watch season 17 of Family Guy when I love South Park so much, but I do enjoy Family Guy. I don't think it's as good, but Claire really, really likes it, so had to get Family Guy. And this is actually a bootleg, but to buy the original of this is extortionate. It's from a company on eBay that suddenly just appeared out of nowhere, and they've got loads of sort of older films that cost a fortune to get on bootlegs. You can either just buy the disc, or you can buy it in a case like this. I only bought one because I don't know what the quality's like, and I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but this was $4.50 I think, which is expensive for a bootleg, but considering the original Invaders from Mars is usually £25–30, I was just glad to have any. Now my iPod is playing on shuffle, and I don't know how it's done it, but it's just played the same song twice. So I'm going to sit you down for a wee second. I'm having one of those nights. DVDs are hiding from me, and iPod's gone mental. Right, let's get you. Here we are. Let's not listen to that song again. Sorry about that. So yeah, it's extortionate to buy this on DVD or Blu-ray, and I've never seen it. I've always wanted to see it, so I figured for £4 odd I would just get the bootleg and see what it's like. And if it's a good quality, to be honest, I'm tempted to get a few more things from them before eBay, cancel their account. The next two things I've got, I'll show you, and then I'll show you the pile that I got from Computer Exchange. So this is one that I've got on VHS, and my VHS, like actual copy isn't the greatest. I bought it second hand and it's really quite grainy, and I've always kind of wanted to see a decent version of it, and it's the Nest. So I bought this Blu-ray version. It is Spanish, I think. Yeah, I think it's Spanish. But it does play in English, so again, looking forward to watching this. Oh, sorry about the glare there. And I also bought this. This was only £6.70 or something like this on Amazon. Yeah, it's the Ultimate Horror Classic. Now, a lot of the stuff that's on this is probably public domain, but I bought it for one movie, and that's because it isn't a decent UK release of this film. You can buy Region Zero from, it's either Synapse or Severin, but it's very expensive to get in the UK. And when I seen it was on this, I figured for £6.70 I'll give it a go. If the quality's crap, it's crap, but it's got 10 movies on it. And the reason why I bought it was for, so we're going to zoom in, Horror Express, the one there. It's been years since I've seen it, been desperate to watch it, and I figured I'll give this one a go and see what it's like. It's probably not the best, even though it's on Blu-ray, but we'll give it a go. As you can see all the other movies that come with it, a lot of them I've already got, but I wanted it for Horror Express. Ah, it's a cat whisker. And then the last lot, I had a big bag of movies which I'd watched and kind of deemed I'd never watch them again. So I went to Computer Exchange at the beginning of the week, traded them in. I actually got a lot more money for the stuff than I expected. I got like £67 back for one bag full. Don't get me wrong, there was a couple of there was a Powerhouse Films in there was a Criterion in there, that good movies, but I'm really trying to be quite strict with myself, in that if it's a film that really I'm not going to watch it again. I'm better off letting someone else who is going to watch it have the chance to see that film, and I've only got so much room, and I keep asking Claire to build an extension onto the house so that I can get more films, but she said no. So I'm going to have to be very good, and the only way to do that really is just to be strict and sort of only keep the films which I really love and I'm really going to watch multiple times. And I traded in that big pile of stuff that decided I wasn't going to watch again. And I try to be cautious as well, because sometimes you trade them in and then you go, why did I do that? Like I bought Starry Eyes again recently because I was like, why did I trade that in? I should have kept it, but that was a moment of madness. So I decided to trade it in. I got a voucher rather than cash because there was a few things that I was looking for, and I basically got like a whole load of new movies which I wasn't willing to pay full price for. And with a voucher I feel like you're kind of getting them for free because it came from movies I already had. So I got the Blu-ray of Split. This was a really, really good movie. I'm actually looking forward to the sequel. James McAvoy is amazing in this. Great film. I also upgraded my DVD of The Crazies. This was only £2, so that's why I went for it. I had a double bill DVD of the original Crazies and then the remake, but when I got the new Romero box set from Arrow, I thought, well, if I upgrade this one, there's no reason for me to keep the DVD, so that's what I did. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I actually thought this was better than Harry Potter. I know some people will be like, what? But I like Harry Potter. It's not bad, but I think you probably really love it if you grew up with it. So like you grew up with Harry as he was going on his adventures. I related a lot more to this character. I thought this was better personally, but was waiting for it to drop in price before picking it up. Got Star Wars Rogue One. And I've said before, this is actually my favourite Star Wars, other than the original ones, obviously, because and I know it's not everybody's favourite because they like Empire Strikes Back. I like Return of the Jedi, but that's just because that's the one I watched the most when I was a child. But out of the sort of more recent ones, I like Rogue One, and it sounds really morbid, but I love it because everybody dies. So I picked up Rogue One. I also got the two, because I really like the newer retellings of Star Trek. I've really enjoyed them, but I've got Star Trek, the first one, on Steelbook, and I'd kind of been holding off to get Into Darkness and Beyond on Steelbook as well, and then I just decided, bugger it, I'll get them on Blu-ray because I don't need every Steelbook. I'm reserving to just the ones I really love. So I picked up Into Darkness. I think this was like £1.50. I don't actually think this one's that great. The first one was amazing. This one's okay. But I actually really enjoyed the Beyond, and I've heard a lot of people saying they didn't like it. I thought it was good. Now don't laugh at the next ones, well, I'll just show you, because I'm not ashamed to say that I really, really liked this. I went to the cinema to see it, believe it or not, and I felt like a bit of an idiot sitting there, because I've got a Limitless card, and I'm not ashamed to go and see movies by myself. I might as well get everything I can out of that Limitless card, so if friends or family or Claire are working, why not? Go kill time and see a movie. Don't get me wrong, there's certain movies at certain times I wouldn't go into. I made the mistake of going to see Annabelle, like the new one, by myself, in a cinema full of couples. It was rather strange, but and the movie was crap. But I loved this, and I'm not ashamed to say that I loved it. And if you follow me on Twitter, you'll know what this is, and that is the new Power Rangers. Grew up watching Power Rangers, and as much as they're cheesy as hell, they were entertaining, and I actually thought this was a pretty good take on like reimagining and bringing it into a modern audience that was supposed to be. So I really enjoyed it, and the guy that plays the Red Ranger, I think he'd play a really, really good Crow if they remade it. I don't know why, looking at him, he's in the middle there. He's actually in season 2 of Stranger Things as well. He plays Billy, like the arsehole brother, the new lassie. I think he'd play a really good Crow, but yeah, I'm not ashamed to admit I like the Power Rangers. And then the last two was upgrades for Claire's Army collection, because she had DVDs of these, and these were like literally cheap as. I mean, I think this one was £1.50, and that was to upgrade Sabotage. I know Sabotage didn't do that great. We actually enjoyed it. It's just shooting and violence fun. Can't think of another way to put it. And again, this was £2. Upgrading Escape Plan with Arnie and Stallone. Waited years for this, and you know something, I actually thought this was a very clever, entertaining movie. It's a shame it didn't do better, because I would have liked to have seen a wee bit more of Sly and Stallone together. No, Sly Stallone is the same person. Sly and Arnie is what I was trying to say together. It's been a long day. But yeah, that's everything that I picked up. I just want to say a couple of things before I go. We obviously do a lot of pickups, and I was thinking about maybe changing the pickup videos to 2 weekly or to monthly. The only reason I've not done that before is because what happens is I end up putting these Blu-rays on the shelf and I actually forgot what I bought. Whereas if I do it weekly, I kind of just leave the week pile sitting there. I do it and then I put them on the shelf and I don't have to worry about it. So let me know what you think. If you prefer we do that, then obviously I can try, but I'm not going to promise that I'll remember everything that I bought. And if you're ever interested in the reviews of the movies, because what we've been doing is we've got the app, which I can never remember the name of. I just want to say LinkedIn, which is not it. The app where you review movies. I'll put it in below when I finally remember the name of it. For whatever reason, it doesn't stick in my head. But yeah, look in the description below and I'll put the name of that app. I don't know why. Like Randy Mole and Jambo Shango, they use it. And if you guys are watching this video, please remind me what that app's called. But yeah, every movie that we watch, we have been reviewing on that. So if you're ever curious as to what we think about certain movies, go on and have a look. I will put the name of that below. And then the last thing is that we've got the October Blues, Halloween Blues, like many other horror fans out there have. So Claire and I have decided to do a whole month dedicated to women in horror. And each day on Twitter we're basically just like honouring a woman of horror. Basically just putting up their picture and putting a couple of nice words about them. But if you would go and support us with that, because I think there's a lot of great women in horror. But we don't want to be sexist because we're thinking about doing men in horror for December. But you can let me know what you think. So far we've actually got quite a good response from it. Especially when I put Kathy Bates on for some reason. Everyone loves the Bates. But yeah, that's everything that we've picked up this week. Apart from your name. And I'm going to go crazy trying to find it. But as always, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Let us know what you think about the questions that we put on there. And take care.